Hey, Margie here. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast, the show that helps Christian moms prioritize their physical and mental health so they can boldly step into God's calling. I'm your host, Margie Ruiz. Hey, Margie here. Sometimes the reason we can't hear God clearly isn't because He's quiet. It's because our lives are too full. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been walking with me for a while, welcome back, my friend. I'm so glad to see you. Today, we're talking about something that sounds practical, but is actually deeply spiritual. Decluttering your life so you can make room for God to move. When we moved here, I got rid of so much stuff. I'll be honest, it was really overwhelming. Decision fatigue is real. What to keep, what to donate, what to let go of. And then you add like memory stuff that's got emotions attached. It was hard. Thank God for my friend Michelle, a professional organizer who I'm hoping to interview soon, so don't miss that, because she helped me through the process. And now my house is done. Everything I need, I can find. Everything has a place. There's space to breathe. And yet, there's still a pile of stuff sitting in Mia's room. Okay, there's one box in my bathroom too, but I'm going to get to that tonight. And I told myself I want to get through all this stuff this week so I can move on with my life. Because here's the truth, we've been here for 6 weeks now. If I haven't needed it yet, I probably don't need it. Why are we so attached? Yesterday, someone helped me through the pile. It was horrendous. I felt like I was being punished. Like I really thought it was such a waste of time. And it made me stop and ask, why are we so attached to stuff? As I was preparing for this move, I prayed a lot. God, help me detach. I want to be less materialistic. And let me be clear, I like nice things. I'm not trying to tell you to live with nothing or nothing nice. That's not at all. It's about not having excess. I don't want things in my life that own me. I did let go of a lot. But one thing I held on to hard was my car. I love that car, not because it was fancy, but because it felt like me, branded in my colors. It had my logo on the back. It was aligned with my identity. And then last week, my daughter had an accident. She's okay, thank God. But the car, totaled, gone. I was upset. I was really upset. But I had to face something uncomfortable. I can't pray to God to release my attachments and then be devastated when He does. And it's not just about stuff. And I want to say this clearly because clutter isn't just about things. Clutter is anything that takes up space in your life without aligning with who God is calling you to become now. Sometimes it's not a pile in a room. It's a relationship. It might be a friendship that you've outgrown, a romantic relationship that no longer aligns, a dynamic that keeps you shrinking instead of growing. Have you ever sat at a dinner with people and thought, I don't really feel like I belong here anymore? Nothing is wrong. No one is bad. It just doesn't fit anymore. You've changed. Maybe they've changed. Clutter can also be commitments. Good things sometimes, church things, volunteer things, busy things. But just because something was right then doesn't mean it's right now. And here's a hard truth. Even good things become clutter when they crowd out what God is trying to do next. Clutter isn't just excess, it's misalignment. And God cannot move freely where there's no space to move. Scripture tells us in Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. That verse isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. What we hold on to often reveals what we're trusting. Okay, so let's make this practical with today's 3 clicks. Click number 1, wake up. Notice what's taking up space. Remember, wake up is about awareness. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that I don't actually need? What feels heavy in my life right now? What am I afraid to let go of? Because clutter creates noise, and noise makes it hard to hear God. Awareness is always the first step to freedom. Click number 2, pray up. Ask God where detachment is needed. Pray up is alignment. Here's a good prayer. God, show me what I'm clinging to that's keeping me from you. Not everything needs to go, but some things do. Ask Him, what is excess? What is attachment? What is distracting me from peace? God doesn't ask us to give up things to punish us. He asks us to release things to free us. And click number 3, you're going to boss up. Create space on purpose. Boss up is bold action. This week, choose one space, a drawer, a closet, a pile, a calendar, a commitment, and clear it. Not perfectly, not all at once, just intentionally. Because when you create space, God fills it with peace, with clarity, with direction. Friend, decluttering your life isn't about minimalism. It's about availability. It's saying, God, I want you more than I want stuff. I want peace more than possession, and I want alignment more than accumulation. When you make room, God moves. And when God moves, everything changes. If this episode stirred something in you and you're realizing you want to simplify, realign, and live with more intention, my Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up coaching membership will be opening again soon. Join the waitlist through the link in the show notes. No pressure, just alignment. Until next time, wake up, pray up, and boss up every day. God bless. Bye. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others. Post about it on social media, shout it from the rooftops, leave a rating and a review, all the things. And to catch the latest from me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at margie.gp6 or go to my website at margieruiz.com and make sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.